So I'm going to start off the show with some really futuristic technology because it's about the car, the Mercedes C-Class C300d, which most people say most futuristic in terms of tech in its category. And then I'm going to show you some teleportation technology, another location change of clothes, and a pair of aviators, because this in technology is called editing. By the way, the car is absolutely awesome. Watch what I did. This is a car and this is Rajiv Makhni. Usually the two do not meet, right? But this time they are the perfect combination because this is the brand new Mercedes C-Class 2022 and I really like tech, and this is one of the techiest cars in its category. Now, when Rubina and Gaurang and others had gone to Mussoorie, they'd got a very quick look at that time. When I saw the story, the reviews, I absolutely and totally loved it, and I promised you at that time, I'll get my hands on the car and I'm going to give you a deep, really insightful review. But remember, my review isn't about the car. I'm not going to tell you about performance. I mean, maybe I'll show you a 0 to 100 once, right? Just to see how much it actually does work for, how many seconds does it take. But other than that, it's all about the car inside, the tech inside. Alright, so let's get started. Remember what I told you, this is all about the tech inside the car. So when you get inside the car, the best part is that immediately a few things hit you. You can't ignore the tech inside. The luxury, yeah, absolutely amazing. The fit, the finish, how beautifully everything has been put together. It is perfection. I mean, the saddle stitching, the leather, the way everything just fits together. But there's so much that immediately hits you. I'll start off with the two big screens. 11.9 inches out here, right in the center. It's kind of angled towards the driver. You won't even know because it's about 7 degrees. But when the sun hits it, you will know as a driver that this is beautifully angled to you. The second thing is just how well made the entire UI, the UX, the interface, everything is. This is really nicely done. I really like the way this car has been put together in terms of everything. The icons are simple, the sub-menus are very simple. Nothing is very detailed or complex about it. I can easily control it. But my favorite is this, the screen right in front of me. I mean, this is where the speedometer and everything else usually is. Even with direct sunlight on it, it is absolutely legible. But what's really nice is that what I'm seeing right now will dramatically change when I change the driving mode, and so many different driving modes. That again, I think is another part of this car that really works very well. And the controls are really easy. Everything in this car, I mean, there are no real buttons to touch too much, right? Most of them are just touch buttons everywhere, from the touch bar to even the sunroof, and everything else is just, just slide. And the best part is this control, the steering wheel. I feel like I'm in a Star Trek spaceship and I'm the captain because all my controls are here. And remember, everything looks like buttons. They are not. They are all touch and slide and those kind of buttons that they put out here. On the left hand side, everything for the infotainment system. On the right hand side, everything to do with the car. And remember, it's all just touch here, touch there, slide your finger, all controlled beautifully. The part that I love about this is the fingerprint scanner. Yes, we use it on phones and we think, wow, that's a great way to enter into our phone. It's great for security. This turn does much more. Yes, it has a fingerprint scanner. Set up your profile, come in to sit in the car, just touch your finger on it and everything changes. The way I want the car, all the settings from the AC temperature to the seat position to everything else, rear view, the AC, everything that I want the car to be is what this car actually translates to. Just touch your finger. And you can have different profiles for different people. Whoever comes into the car, they own the car in every which way. Now let's talk about the infotainment system a little bit more. Like I told you, the UI UX is fantastic. This is called the Baby S, as in the S-Class Mercedes, a smaller version with the same amount of tech. But the really cool part is that a lot of the great things from the S-Class have been brought into this, including the infotainment system. It works really well. Everything works fantastic. Then the Burmeister system in this, we've got the C300. The Burmeister system, the audio system in this, absolutely world class. You know, it's very difficult to get the audio right in a car because there are nooks and crannies, small little pockets, corners, echo chambers, hollow chambers. You have to tune it well, and they've really tuned it well. The sound is mind-blowing, absolutely. And then there's the Mercedes Me mobile app. Now, you know, I've seen cars that have apps. They can do one thing, two things, most of them not very well. This one takes it to a whole new level. You can do almost everything other than maybe the car driving itself or you controlling it through the app. This does it all. You can lock and unlock the car. You can set the AC temperature. You can start the engine. There are so many things you can actually do with the Mercedes Me app. So as promised, that was my deep look into the Mercedes C-Class 2022. Look, you'll get a lot of people that will review cars with all the kind of stuff that you know, what is the performance, what's the engine like, what's the torque, what's the horsepower. I know you like all of that, but this is a dramatically different way. A car is nothing but a big gadget now. It's huge technology. It's amazing technology that is inside, right? And that's what I wanted to bring to you, that this is one of the most technologically advanced cars in its category.